Welcome back to Perseverance Yoga. We have another flotation, half flow, half meditation. This one we stay pretty low to the floor, no standing postures, just good old-fashioned wiggling and mindfulness. Go ahead and get your playlist out. You can press play at any time. It's just some good meditation tunes. All right, roll out your mat. Let's get started. Lie down onto your back. Place your feet flat on the floor. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. And take a slow, smooth breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Feel your pelvis get heavier into the floor. Let your knees start to slowly knock inwards. Soften your jaw, relax the space between your brow bone. Just be with your breath here for a moment. Half flow, half meditation. Moving the body just a little bit so that we can create clarity and space to focus and take a pause from the world, from our life, and check into our body. Check into your breath. Big sigh out. Let your head go side to side. Keep it slow. Exhale, we'll bring one knee in towards your chest. Give it a hug. Then open that knee out to the side and bring it back in. Out and to the side, back in. Let's go 3 more times with that. Keep it smooth and gentle. Focus your breath deep into your belly. Start to kick your toes back and behind your head. Maybe you catch the ankle, the calf, and start to press the knee towards your armpit. Good, gentle, still keeping that soft intention in the body, not pushing too much past your edge here. Now kick that foot up to the sky, flex to the toes, maybe point, flex, and then draw a circle with your leg, and lengthen that leg long. Good, let's hug the other one in. Hug. Big squeeze. And if you want to bend into that opposite leg and bring the foot back down, you can do that here. You can also keep it long. And take the leg side to side, just like we did on the other one. Out and in. Lightening up a little bit through the exhale. And then we bring the toes behind the head. Maybe catch the calf or the ankle. Wiggle those toesies. And then bring that foot to the sky. Spread and then point. Flex and spread and then point for 2 and 1. Lengthen that leg nice and long. 2 breaths here. Exhale, bring that foot back in. We'll roll up the tail towards the knees, bridge pose. So think about scooping the low belly in. Your pubic bone rocks towards your belly button, and the tail starts to pull up towards the knees. And this leads your whole spine into a nice gentle lift. Keep the feet active, the thighs hugging into center line. Make sure your shoulders have a good amount of space from your ears. Lift the heart, big breath in. Exhale, slowly roll back down. See if you can start with the upper back, rounding the back here, mid back, keeping the legs engaged, low back, and then tail on the mat. And we'll do that 3 more times. Rock the pelvis forward, or backwards rather, pubic bone towards your face. Good, and then exhale, lower back down, 1 bone at a time, as best as you can. Don't stress. Now, we will start to incorporate a rock forward. So the hips will go forward and then they'll come back and they'll lift up. And we'll roll back down and we'll tilt the hips forward, rocking it forward, making some space behind the low back. And then we lift it up. We'll do that 2 more times. Lower down, rock it forward, rock it back, lift it up. Last one. Lower down, rock it forward, rock it back, and lift it up. Big squeeze with the booty at the top. Maybe lift up onto the toes. Heels come off the floor. 2, 1. Nicely done. Come over to the left. Push up into a seat. Face your knees, feet wide. We're coming into a supported boat pose here. So hook, little yeehaw hook underneath your knees. Lift the feet, flex into the toes. And then tap the toes down. Lift and flex. You can keep it soft. It doesn't have to be a flex. It could be a soft point. Just moving, wiggling about. Last 2. Last 1. Reach forward and through the legs, and then catch the shins as you round the spine, chin in towards your chest. Inhale, pull on the shins, shoulders down away from the ears. Lift your heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Beautiful. Cross the legs. Let's take a side body stretch to the right. Right hand down, reach up through that left side. Can you glue your booty bones into the floor? Can you spiral your heart to the sky a bit more here? Big breath in. Exhale, come up through center, reach both arms up. Just feel the expansion in your lungs as you breathe deeper. Focus on your senses, what you feel, what you hear. Maybe even what you taste, what you're touching currently, contact of your booty to the floor, the temperature of the air. And we'll switch sides. And now notice your gaze, how it shifts. We look up to open up the heart. Your gaze is a big part of mindfulness and focus. Where you look is where your energy goes. We'll come back up through center. Bend at the elbows. Bring them out in line with the shoulders. We're making 90 degrees here. Now see if you can press the back of your palms and your forearms behind you. And notice if you're wearing your shoulders up like earrings. Can you slide them down and away? One more breath. Beautiful job. Let those hands come down. Crawl your left hand all the way over to the right. We'll take a twist to the right. That right hand can support your low back, or it can come to the floor. Good. Without lifting the arms, keep the gaze steady and in line. Let's switch sides. So start to crawl those right hands, those right fingers over to the left knee and switch. Maybe try breathing in your nose and out the nose. Beautiful. Let's come back through to center. Inhale, reach the arms up once again. We'll fold over the legs here. So if you need to start to open the arms out wide, we're hinging from the hips. Then we'll pause, bring the fingers down, and then start to walk your fingers forward. Let the forehead magnetize to the ground. Let your palms press. And relax your head, the back of your neck. Just totally release here. Last inhale, smooth all the way, send it all the way to your low back. Breathe into your low back. exhale, crawl your hands back as you start to lift your heart. And last little bit of movement we'll do before meditating, big circles, big hip circles. So if you wanted to switch out your legs here, since you've been sitting this way for a bit, you could do that if it feels appropriate. You can also do that for your meditation. Anything you need to do to adjust, to get comfortable, it's open to you. Your mindfulness practice is not meant to be boot camp, dictatorship. Although it can sometimes feel like that when things get really chattery, chit-chattery up here. Coming back to your meditation, journaling, it can be sort of like boot camp. But do it comfortably. Get cozy at boot camp. Bougie boot camp. Switch sides and start to let yourself loose a bit here. So close your eyes, let the shoulders get into it. Big circles, no right or wrong. Good, 2 and 1. Now find a tall seat, I'm going to use a blanket to sit on top of. Oh, therapy ball wanted to come for the journey. Fold your blanket a couple times, or you can use a cushion. That's about good for me. Pretty thick. Take a nice tall seat. Let your eyes close. Have a moment to notice how you feel. The quality of your breath. Your emotional life. Your physical life. Just bringing the attention to the body now. Noticing where the breath is in your body. Where do you feel the breath most? And we'll go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Side out the mouth. Do that 2 more times. In through the nose. Relax the jaw, let it go. And again. There's really nothing to do in your meditation practice. There's no objective. There is no task list. There is only space. And even if this space feels cluttered, tense, or chaotic, that's okay. Because it's not about changing the space that we're creating, it's about creating the space. Continue to take a deep breath in and a smooth breath out. It's about setting aside time for you, taking a little break, and zeroing in on your inner world. Allowing the inner world to come to life. So there is nothing to do but be. Not a human doing, but a human being. We'll take a few more breaths. This time I'd like you to count them. And if you lose count, it's okay, because you're just being, right? We'll inhale, and that's 1. Your exhale will be 2. Inhale 3, exhale 4, and so on to 10. If you lose track, it's okay. Just start over at 1. And if things started to pop up in your head, that's okay. You are only human. It's all part of the process, all part of the space. Now for the next few breaths, let your mind be free. No controlling, no rights or wrongs. If it wants to think about something, let it. Now take a deep breath in all the way to the belly. Hold it at the top, fill up a little more. Big sigh out. Bring your awareness back to the seat, the weight of your body on the floor, the sensation of your toes, of your fingers, your lips, your teeth, your tongue, the space between your brow bone. And start to blink open your eyes, take in your surroundings. And then we have a moment for stillness, to pause and reflect on how we felt prior to practicing versus how we feel now. Just noticing if there was a shift, if there's a more balanced mind, or if you feel calmer. And maybe you feel more anxious, who knows? I'm just noticing a shift. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.